Hello, hello, and we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching us from. I know it is not common for me to be here on such a particular time. Hey, but what is online business? You can do the business at your own schedule. Yeah. If
Yes.
the sleep is not there, what do? You wake up and do something about your business and do something. Yeah, so I'm here to do something, but I trust that we are all doing well. Just in case you are here for the very first time, my name is Mercy, and this is the face that is behind this business page. I work in a research institute and I also run this business on part-time basis on my own schedule. Yeah, on my own schedule. Anytime, yeah, I wake up and feel like it is business time. I wake up and do
Yes.
and do business. And the other good thing is that this business is global. So I get to invite people, fellow business partners from across the globe so that they can just come here and share with us some nuggets, some ideas about this business. And today I'm delighted to have my able sister. Yeah, she's Kenyan. Yeah, but she is in the diaspora to just come and share with us about being a mom and doing this business. So, without much ado, allow me to welcome Winnie, say hi to our viewers, and tell us why you started this business. Karibu sana, dada.
Asante sana Masi. My name is Winnie, as you have heard. I go by Winwin. I'm blessed and highly favored. I am a wife, a mom of one and one on the way, and I am a nurse by profession. And definitely, I'm a proud business owner, the face behind Winnie Digital Impact. And I am so glad to be here with my sister Marcy. I'm telling you, I'm so excited for today. Imagine this thing is global. Wow! God is good. At we're connecting US and Kenya. It doesn't matter what time it is. I like what Mercy said. This thing you can do it at any time. If you wake up at 3 a.m. And you feel like, oh, let me, check my online business and see how it's doing. The flexibility is awesome. You can do it anywhere. So I am so glad to be here. And you have asked me one question already.
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
You
Why?
say
Why
what
you
why I
started?
started the business. Okay.
Yes.
So this business came in so the beginning of the year. Um as I was working full time as a nurse. And then I already knew I was pregnant, and I was feeling I kind of felt I can't do nursing full time. Um, and so I was asking God, please create an opportunity for me to work at home where I can stay with my kids and not have to work this nursing job. If you are a nurse, even in Kenya, you know how strenuous it is working as a nurse. So for me, I was praying for an opportunity. God, please, because at that time in my pregnancy, I'm still, you know, what do you call it? Like it's still young in the pregnancy, and I
Happy
could tell,
stages.
like, yes. So, and I could tell when with the days coming and the months coming, the nursing, I couldn't do it with being a nurse and being pregnant at the same time. So I was praying to God for an opportunity. And I remember this one night, I'm stressing out too. Like I'm like, God, you gotta create an opportunity, Lord.
Yeah.
But we really serve a mighty God, faithful God, because one night he just, like, how you feel, you hear a voice, and it was like, I will make a way in the desert and streams in the wastelands. And that came from Isaiah 43:18. And from that night, I actually felt that peace, even though I didn't know where this opportunity was going to come from or how this was going to come about. I just had that peace that the Holy Spirit had spoken to me, that he was going to make a way for me. And that was, I think, February. A month later or a few weeks later, I meet a young lady at work, and she introduced me to the business. And she's like, I have an opportunity for you, because I made a comment. I said, oh, I am looking for a side hustle because this pregnancy, I don't think I'll make it all the way to 9 months working as a nurse at the same time, carrying this pregnancy. And so she introduced me to the business, and voila, that's how I came to, I was introduced to the business. So why did I start this business? Obviously, you've heard, I want
Mhm.
more time with my kids. That's my
Mhm.
biggest one. Honestly, I'm a night shift nurse. You work nights. During the day you are sleepy, tired, you don't even have time for your kids. So that was my biggest why. I don't want to miss milestones for, the milestones that my kids are going through. I wanted to be involved. I wanted to instill godly counsel with my kids. I don't want to drop them at daycares and don't know who is raising them. I want to be the one raising my kids, even with a profession as a nurse. Me as a mother, that nature, the natural nature of a mother, I want to be the one raising my kids. And so that is was my biggest why. And the driving force was just being pregnant and being being, have an option. Like, you're like, really, your antennas are like this. God, you have already prayed to God to create an opportunity for you, something where you can work from home. You don't have to go clock in, clock out. At the comfort of your home, you can work and bring income and supplement income, or even get to a point where it has gone from a side hustle to the main hustle. So that
Mhm.
was my biggest why, is that I want to be an involved parent. I want to be there for my kids. And so that's why I started this business.
Wow, wow. I know, and mothers who are out here who are listening to this, you can resonate with this. Yeah, because even like most of the times after your 3 months, for us here, we get 3 months maternity leave, and
Yes.
you're like, okay, I need to go back.
Yes.
I need to look for a nanny, or I need to be leaving my kids somewhere. Then I come back, pick them. And when you're juggling with all that, for sure, you are
Mm-hmm.
not at peace. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
we always have this motherly instinct that it is us who's supposed to be taking care of our children. And remember,
Yes.
it is just not only children. You also have a spouse there. You have
Yes.
extended family there.
Yes.
We have so much that we need to be carrying on our hands, and
Mm-hmm.
still we need this money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you
Yes.
find most of the time you cannot get time and get money at the same time. You have to forego one.
Yes.
So how
Mm-hmm.
about being able to work at your own schedule? And
Mm-hmm.
when you're working at your own schedule, it means you're able to take care of the other things. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like I'll put the kids to sleep at 9, and then
Mm-hmm.
you give yourself like 2 hours and work on the business. So I
Yes.
know moms out here, you are resonating with this. Then
Yes.
Winnie, you have told us that you are a parent, and
Mm-hmm.
you're expecting your second baby. So maybe you could
Mm-hmm.
just tell us what
Mm-hmm.
are some of your wins while
Mm-hmm.
parenting
Mm-hmm.
this your daughter. I know she
Mm-hmm.
is a daughter while you are parenting
Yes.
her and
Yes.
while
Uh-huh.
doing this business. Yes.
Yes. So while doing the business, so the number one thing that we have said, it's very flexible. So I like that.
Mhm.
It's not like specific, like 9 to 5 where you have to be somewhere. So with that being said, when you have a business that's flexible, then you can organize yourself. You can organize your life where you are incorporating your business into your life, right? And so for me, what I do is time blocking. I time block, maybe early in the morning. I give myself 1 hour. I wake up early. You can sacrifice sleep, or whatever, because I believe in this business, and I wanted to make it. I'm fully committed to it. So I wake up early in the morning. I spend my time, my morning devotion, and then some time with I spend like maybe an hour or even 30 minutes, whatever time you have. That's what I do in the morning. And then late at night, I will spend another hour. Once I put the kids to bed, I will spend another hour in the business, working on the business. That's how I like juggle both parenting and the business. Another way, sometimes, things might not work out. You might sleep in, you're tired, whatever, I involve my kids. I involve my 6-year old, and she likes to watch me. It's so funny that we're talking, because nowadays she's been imitating me. Because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna kick her out, like, oh my gosh, I need privacy. I just leave the door open when I come into the office, and she will be, sometimes she will just hold the phone like this and start saying, hello friends, hello, imitating what I do, you know
Mhm,
just
mhm,
going on Facebook. It's those neural motors. But you know what? I know I'm instilling some values. She's seeing mama becoming an entrepreneur. I want
mhm,
her to know that yes, it is okay to go to school, but also it is
mhm,
also okay to be an entrepreneur, to seek something outside the norm, outside the box.
mhm,
Because us
mhm,
growing up, the value was go to school, 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 get a job,
mhm, mhm,
that's how we were raised. And so
mhm,
when I say involve them in your life, yes, I want her to see how mom is, trying to get this business, running. And if that means she watches me. So what I do sometimes, if like I have her, like, and I didn't have time scheduled, whatever, time blocked, I just will set
mhm,
up like some colorings or something like that she can do quietly, and I do my live, or we do just something together. So I also involve them in my daily activities.
mhm,
Um, what else? So with that, I have noticed that there's more productivity. There's more,
mhm,
like, instead of sometimes when you're a parent and you don't have a drive, or I don't want to say a drive, but you don't have something you're looking forward to. Like for me right now, my life has really changed having a business, becoming a
mhm,
businesswoman. There's something
mhm,
that I'm responsible for other than just
mhm,
parenting, and so I'm more keen to my time, you know. So
mhm,
I'm becoming more productive. With that, my kid is also becoming more productive, because if I'm working on the computer doing something, um, I will make her do some math or something, which is good. So we are like all working together, we are making use
mhm,
of our time, compared to sometimes when I would actually just watch TV the entire day, or just scroll on the phone the entire day.
mhm,
Now I'm finding myself more productive, and that is also affecting my kid in a positive way, because now she's more
mhm,
productive, because now I am more keen of the time. So
mhm,
I like that I'm becoming more productive, and my kids are becoming more productive. Yeah,
mhm.
I think that's
Thank
that's
you.
it. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing the wins. Yes,
Yeah.
you are all becoming productive, and she's also learning that
Yes.
anybody can do this business. All I
Hmm.
need to do is give mama space, or also do some and be involved in what mama is doing. And
Yes.
in the process, she's also learning a lot. Because
Yes.
most of the time it's like we send our kids away. Yeah, you
Yes.
want to lock yourself where, and they're wondering what is mommy doing? What, yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
as for now, she's able to engage. She's able
Yes.
to know there is something that is mommy is building. Mommy is
Yes.
building a legacy,
Yes.
which is something that we all need to emulate, that our children need to know what we
Hmm.
are doing.
Yes.
And especially in the terms of entrepreneur, because I will say definitely most children don't
Hmm.
take up after their parents' careers.
Mm-mm.
Because they look at the way, like, maybe you are not available, maybe
Hmm.
the money is not enough, so there is nothing much for them to emulate
Yes.
from
Hmm.
your career. Because
Hmm.
I'll say, like, most Kenyan parents will tell you they have never had money. You ask for anything, they don't have.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes.
They don't have money, yeah,
Yes.
or they
Hmm.
are away because they are
Hmm.
looking for money.
Money. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Hmm. Hmm.
yes. So if you are able to look for that money and you are there with them, that is a
Mhm.
plus. That is a
Yes, yes.
plus.
And
Yes.
Marcy,
Thank
now that
you.
you have
Mm,
even said that, like
mm,
even here in US, it's the same thing. A lot of
mm,
parents, um,
mm,
they are working three jobs and
mm,
kids are left to watch themselves. Meaning,
mm,
like when they get to that age where they can be left alone at home, they are watching themselves.
mm,
And a
mm,
lot of parents are losing their kids because
mm,
you're juggling three jobs, you're not there for your kids. So
mm,
I will talk to those parents, the ones that will
mm,
will watch this. Please,
mm,
it is worthwhile to check it out.
mm,
Check this
mm,
business out. It's an opportunity for you to stay home and raise your kids, or even get rid of those two jobs and just work one, right?
mm,
Instead of juggling three jobs and you don't know
mm,
what your kids are doing, you've left them alone
mm,
when they become teenagers or whatever. You don't know what they are doing. They now you've lost them
mm,
completely because it's there's comes to a certain age where you can't tell them anything because now they are
mm,
their own person. And so
mm,
I would really recommend this business to the parents that will watch this. It's worth watching. It's an opportunity for you to get
mm,
rid of those two jobs or one job for now. Start doing this business, generate some income, and
mm,
be there for your kids.
mm.
Yeah. So thank you. Yep.
I totally agree. I totally
Mm-hmm.
agree. I remember there was an incident a friend shared
Mm-hmm.
that the sister is in the diaspora and the
Mm-hmm.
sister was living with the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, the sister was also juggling three, four, five, how many jobs? So, like, she
Yep.
leaves the daughter in the house.
Mm-hmm.
One day she came back, like, she
Mm-hmm.
could go for 3 or 4 days or even a
Mm-hmm.
week, then come back.
Mm-hmm.
She came back, the daughter was not there.
Yeah.
The daughter was a minor,
Mm.
but when they traced that girl was found here in Kenya.
Wow. You see? Yeah.
that girl
Yes.
was that girl was found in Kenya. Why?
Wow.
Because the mother is never available. The mother
Yes.
doesn't know what the daughter is planning. Yeah.
Yes.
The mother
Yes.
has left the daughter to take care of herself.
Yes. Yes.
And imagine that is a minor. How did a
Mm-hmm.
minor get back to Kenya? It
Yes.
means she already has a clique that you cannot.
Yes. You have no,
Yes.
you don't have any idea. Yes. And that's
Yes.
how
You
it
don't
is.
have.
That's how it is here in
Mm,
US. Because
mm,
obviously things are so expensive here.
mm,
Bills,
mm, mm,
there's bills left and right.
mm,
It's a good place. There's plenty of
mm,
opportunities. That's why people have three,
mm,
5 jobs.
mm.
But not in the expense of your kids. Your
Mhm,
kids come first,
mhm,
because at the
mhm,
end of the day, you can get all the money and everything and
mhm,
then lose your legacy, your kids, you don't know what
mhm,
they're doing.
mhm,
It's
mhm,
time for parents to prioritize. If
mhm,
there's an opportunity for you like this one, it is not too
mhm,
good to be true because a lot of people, when we invite them to the business groups, Facebook groups, and they see people who are excelling in this business, and they're thinking, oh, this is not true, it's a scam. If it's a scam, why would I even be showing my face here? So for me, I really, parents should really check this out,
mhm,
try it. And the thing with business, you don't plant a seed today and then tomorrow expect to get the fruits. It takes
mhm,
time. It's a real business.
mhm,
You gotta put in your
mhm,
work, you gotta water the seed and wait for the tree to germinate and grow until the fruits
mhm,
produce. Most
mhm,
people that are excelling, you'll hear them. I started 2 years ago, 3 years ago, the ones that are
mhm,
really making it, doing good.
mhm,
It's an
mhm,
opportunity for everybody, for every parent. You don't have to juggle 5 jobs and then lose your legacy, your kids. When they
mhm.
grow up, you don't know what they are doing. Check this out. See if this is for you. All right. Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you. I believe they have had.
Yes.
When they'll be doing the replay, it will sink more and more deeper. Now
Yes.
to what I like most. What is your best parental quote that you can
Quote.
share with us? Yes.
You know, um, like for me right now, my best one is to be in your children's memories tomorrow. You have to be in
Mm-hmm.
their lives today. That is
Mm-hmm.
my best quote. That's what
Wow.
I'm trying to live right now. Is that
Mm-hmm.
to make
Say
memories.
it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Let me say it again. To be in your
Yes.
children's memory tomorrow. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
in their lives today.
Today. Wow,
Yes.
that is so profound.
Yes.
Yes, because they need to have memories. Memories is
Yes.
what?
Yes. And
Yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
it ties into what we are saying. If you're always out, all they know is that my mom worked, which is good. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Most diaspora parents, we work. They work, because we come from a background where there are no jobs, to be honest. Okay? Like in Kenya, you struggle. Ilikuwa
Mm-hmm.
inaitwaje? When you piga lini until your soul has no uh ilikuwa-
It,
tamaking. Is it tamaking ama
yeah,
what?
stomach. Yes,
To tamak,
stomaching.
because
Mm-hmm.
you're done with school, you're very well educated, but there's no job opportunities,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very legit. It's a reason, I think, a driving force behind most parents when they come in diaspora. They see all these
Mm-hmm.
jobs and they bite more than they can chew, because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm coming from somewhere where we had no job opportunities. Now I have job
Mm-hmm.
opportunities. I can buy a
Mm-hmm.
big house, a big car, all these things that come with, having
Mm-hmm.
5 jobs or 3 jobs, whatever. But then we don't think about the kids. Who's gonna take care of the kids,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I'm saying. My favorite quote right now that I want to leave is to be in my kids' memories tomorrow. I have to
I
be in
have
their lives today.
today.
That,
Mm-hmm.
that's my favorite quote, and it's my driving force too, because
Wow.
I am working towards making memories with the kids. Obviously, you need money. I'm not saying you don't work. That's where we are coming with this, bring this business opportunity to everybody who's gonna watch.
Mm-hmm.
That there's something, there's a way, there's an opportunity for you to
Mm-hmm.
actually be there, create memories, as well as create income for your family
Mm-hmm.
without having to
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice time,
Mm-hmm.
without having to sacrifice your time with your kids, where you should be building legacy, where you should be
Mm-hmm.
instilling the godly values or whatever family values that you have to your kids.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my favorite quote. And I hope whoever is watching, that you're motivated to take action. Yes. Thank you, Mercy. Mhm.
That was so profound and powerful. Yeah,
Yes.
for you to be in their memories, you have to be present today.
Yes.
Hata
Yes.
mimi hiyo nimesikia, and it is sinking deep and deeper. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes. Thank you.
So
Uh-huh.
I know you have mentioned it somewhere. So what
Uh-huh.
do you tell our parents? What are your last words? What do you tell them to do so that they
Mhm.
can be part of this business?
Yes. So for me, honestly, most of the time, what I say, it's not what to the parents, it's not what you say, it's what you do. And mostly
Mhm.
in regards to your family and to your kids. They are
Mhm.
watching you. They are watching us. Let
Mhm.
me say they are watching us. Um, and even how Masi has said, some you grow up, you seeing your mom hustling, you're like, yeah, your cousin that busy, that whatever she's doing, I don't want to do that, because we said we don't like, and it's amazing because our parents, when we grow up, when you're young, we look up to them like they are our heroes. Eh? And
mm,
then when you grow up and you start seeing reality starts sinking in, you're like, okay, so maybe that one, maybe that career I don't want because okay, I don't ever see my mom. Or maybe,
mm.
these things. You start now recognizing these things. So
Allow
and
me to interrupt.
yes,
Allow me to interrupt. I
yeah,
remember
absolutely.
like maybe like when you grew up in the village and your father was working in Nairobi. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So, in as much as your father will give mommy money to
Mm-hmm.
pay school fees, do
Yes.
what, but you
Yes.
still, as in most people, still like it is their mother who was present.
Yes.
So they
Yes.
relate even more with their mother, in as much as daddy was providing, but daddy
Yes.
was
Yes.
absent. Yeah.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
find like when daddy now comes home, they're like
Mm-hmm.
strangers. They're like
Yes.
strangers because they
Completely.
never
Yes.
bonded.
Yes.
In
Mm-hmm.
as much as he was providing everything,
Mm-hmm.
he was giving mommy, but these kids could see it is mommy
Mm-hmm.
who is coming for parents' day. It is
Mm-hmm.
mommy who is taking me to school. When I'm
Mm-hmm.
sick, it is mommy who is there. In as much as daddy has given the money, but
Mm-hmm.
most children will not relate that. They know it is
Yes.
their mother
Yes.
who was present. Yes,
Yeah.
so the
Yeah.
presence really is of
Yes.
value.
Yes.
Yes, you can go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's not really even what you say, it's what you do. The kids are watching you.
Mm,
The kids, they are watching us. And so
mm,
what are you doing now
mm,
to instill or to be, because imagine we parents, we are the biggest influence of our kids. Whatever you eat is what they eat right now, especially
mm,
when in their young
mm,
age. When they grow up,
mm,
they might choose to eat different, whatever. But
mm,
like even for the young parents like me, whatever we are doing right now, it's not much of what we say, it's much of what we do.
mm,
That's what they're watching, you
mm,
know. And so for me, I would pause and ask you, what values are you instilling right now to your kids?
mhm,
And if you don't have
mhm,
time, I pray that one thing is you pray for God to create an opportunity for you that you can have
mhm,
more time for your kids.
mhm,
And if you're out there, you've been looking, you don't know how to start, check. This is worth checking it out. I think Marcy said one day, you don't look at a house on the outside and say, oh, that one I can't. Go inside, check it out. Don't disqualify yourself before you even have looked in and seen if
mhm,
if it's for you, because most people just brush it off,
mhm,
by talking themselves out of, oh, I can't go online, I can't, whatever excuse that you give yourself.
mhm,
Check it out. Have Because this is an opportunity for you to be more involved for your kids, to
mhm,
instill the
mhm,
values that you want, right? So
mhm,
that's what I would say as like my last words to parents. You are your biggest influence to your kids right now,
mhm,
especially the young ones. Maybe the old ones, you have even time. It's not too late. Even the older ones, once they start saying, "Mom, hey, mom is like, what's going on, mom?" Like
mhm,
we've started this business, and even the little things like coming here and talking on Facebook Live, whatever, doing something different, even the old ones will see, not just leave the young ones,
mhm,
even the old ones. And then once the income start coming and it's like supplementing, they're like, okay, let me tell you, the old ones, they want to know, because
mhm,
that's the one thing I know about the generations that are coming. They want
mhm,
evidence, not just
mhm,
talk. They are done with cheap talk.
mhm,
Okay. They want
mhm,
evidence. And I think it's my generation and Gen Z. They just don't want you to
mhm,
talk, 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 talk. My friend, show the
mhm,
evidence.
mhm,
If you show them
mhm,
the evidence, I'm
mhm,
telling you, they will come legs in, everything in. Because
mhm,
you're,
mhm.
like I'm saying, you are we as parents, we are the biggest influence to our kids. So
True
what are
kids.
parents, what are you doing now? What influence
Mhm,
do you have on your kids?
mhm.
That's my last statement for the parents. Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you so much, Winnie. Asante sana. There was no better way of us starting of me starting my morning other than
Yes.
having you here. Yeah.
Yay!
And I believe that those will be watching this later because I know here in Kenya it is raining in some parts and
Mhm.
people are like still holding on to their blankets.
The
Wake up
blanket,
and do something. Wake
the
up and
sleep
do something that
sweetest
will thank
when it's
you.
raining. Huh? Yeah.
So
Mhm.
at least task number one is done, and I thank God for even
Yeah.
making this opportunity for us to be here and just
Yes.
interacting. And I know one day we will do it physical. We will be
I
together and
cannot
we'll be
wait.
doing it.
I cannot wait to meet Marcy. Can you imagine, guys? I met Marcy here in this business. Like,
Mhm.
how awesome to meet people. Do you know how I'm so grateful to God? You guys, you're missing out. I'm meeting so many
Mm,
people, and it's the family. It's like a family. The whole business is like a family to me. I have
mm,
had nothing
mm,
but good experience with everybody that I'm meeting.
mhm,
It's such a
mhm.
blessing. Thank you so much, Marcy, for having me here.
Thank you too to our viewers. Bye bye. Allow us to say
Bye.
bye bye. We'll come back later, and please engage us if you have questions. Engage
Yes.
us. We are here to help you get started. So
Yes.
engage us. Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you.
have a blessed weekend. Everyone will be watching.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.